guys, welcome back to our kitchen. Enjoy the recipes. Hi guys, welcome back to another recipe here in our kitchen. Today is going to be a little bit different because some days, like today, I just don't feel like cooking and making a big production. But I know, everybody's hungry and everybody's going to want to eat. So, short of bringing in, I figured the easiest thing to make is sandwiches. Now I've done a lot of sandwiches. I've done BLTs. I've done my own kind of cold cuts, my own kind of Subway subs. I did my own Philly cheesesteaks. And sandwiches are pretty easy to make. In fact, I have a panini press around here somewhere. It's just a little guy, so I'd stick them in there, and it's all right if you do one at a time. But anyway, some days I just don't feel like cooking, and I'm tired. It's been a long week, and so I want to make something quick and easy. And about the quickest and easiest thing you can make is a sandwich. And I'm not talking a bologna sandwich, okay? Because, hey, bologna's bologna. That's a lunch thing, right? So I'm not talking a bologna sandwich. I'm talking a hearty sandwich. And one day I was out with Rachel, and we stopped in at Barry's Bagel. And I'm thinking, I don't know. But I ordered up a bagel corned beef cheese sandwich because I like corned beef. It takes me back to the days of Red Wells when I used to get their corned beef sandwiches. Totally different, but it's still corned beef, only it's just shaved real light. But anyway, I got this bagel corned beef sandwich with mustard. And much to my surprise, it was really good. So I freaked out. I thought, man, I'm going to make this for the guys, right? And I did. I came home and I did it, and I said, well, this is a great sandwich for lunch. Then I'm thinking, you know what? I can take this lunch sandwich, because it's not like it's a bologna sandwich, right? Or peanut butter and jelly. I can take this sandwich, because you mound them up high, man. And I can serve this as a dinner. You got to add a few things with it. So one of the easiest things to add with sandwiches, of course everybody knows what goes with sandwiches. Soup, right. So, I make my own potato soup, but I don't want to make soup all the time. So when I'm feeling tired and I want to do a quick 10-minute gig, I go to the soup aisle and I'll pick up some soup. Not the cheap Campbell's kind where you add the water. That's not real soup. I get the big boy soup. And this here is Progresso, but there's a lot of different kinds of soup you can buy. But I thought, well, soup and sandwiches would be a great gig. So I got beef roast country vegetable one. And I'm going to serve that soup with my bagel sandwiches. And I have soup and sandwiches. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, that's not bad. That's still kind of borderline lunch, right? Yeah, okay. French fries. Hey, everybody loves French fries. Takes a little bit of time. You just peel up the potatoes and, slice them up, drop them in your deep fryer. It gets pretty easy. If you ain't got a deep fryer, you can always throw them in the oven, You can buy them bags of frozen ones if you want. But I like real potatoes in the deep fryer. So I recommend getting a deep fryer basically just for French fries. And well, I've used my deep fryer for a lot of other things. But for today, we're just going to use some bagels. some shaved corned beef, and I think I call it chipped when I order it. This is 1.5 pounds of chipped corned beef, and some Swiss cheese, the kind with the holes in it, because it's aged, a little bit more bite and flavor, and then mustard. Okay, that's your sandwich. A side of soup, plate of French fries. There you go, and to boot, I'm going to throw out some coleslaw. What the heck, why not, right? I got it, so you might as well use it. So today, I'm feeling a little tired, and you know, it's Friday, and I don't want to make a big production. I've been cooking all week long. So I'm going to make it nice and easy on myself with a bagel sandwich, soup, and some French fries. And that's what today's going to be. So this is for your lazy day when you're tired, you don't feel like making a big production. So all you're going to need is your bagels, corned beef, cheese, your soup, some potatoes, and there's your dinner. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my soup on, you know. I'm going to open my cans of soup, get them on the stove, get them warming up. Sandwiches I'll make at the very last because, you know, you want them to be nice and fresh, right? So I'll throw all this stuff back in the fridge while we wait for everybody to show up. But then I'll get my potatoes out and I'll get the French fries rolling because they take the longest. But it ain't hard. The hardest part of that is just cutting them up, peeling them and cutting them. Then after that you just drop them in the fryer. What I like to do with my French fries, here's a little secret, don't tell nobody, but I'll cut them up and I'll put them in a bowl of cold water, right? And I'll let them soak for as long as I can, maybe an hour if I got the time, right? And what that does is it kind of de-starches the potato. It takes all the starch out of them. And if you do it, you'll notice if you take it out real nice and easy, there's a bunch of crap on the bottom of the bowl. That's all the potato starch. So I like to de-starch my potatoes. Sometimes I've tried that double fry method. I'm not sure what that does. So usually I just drop them in. Sometimes I cut my fries up small. Sometimes I make them Cedar Point fries. It just depends on the mood I'm in. So anyway, I'm in a lazy mood today. I'm doing soup and sandwiches and French fries. And I'm going to get going on the fries right now. So this is an easy one. Look at the size of those potatoes. Pretty good size. They're peeled. And now, I don't know, maybe today, gotta be careful. Don't want to cut your fingers. Maybe today I'll do up some Cedar Point type fries. A little bit thicker. I'll put a little bit more water in there. Okay, the soup's boiling up pretty good, so I know that's good and hot. French fries, I'm doing a double fry, kind of making them Cedar Point style. So it's kind of something new. Deep frying them at a low temperature for about 8 to 10 minutes, bringing them out, kicking up the temperature, and then frying them again until they're done. Experiment, we'll see what happens, but that's one of the joys of cooking. And the sandwiches, well, that'll be the last thing to make because they're easy. I wanted to show you the starch in the water that I was talking about. So let's take a look at that. I don't know if you can see that little white ring in the bottom of the blue bowl. That is potato starch. Now watch, I'll pour it out. That's all potato starch. That's what you don't want. So it's good to soak them. The longer, the more starch you get out. There's the soup, just typical soup. And the French fries frying up. Like I said, I'm experimenting with the French fries because I like doing that. So we'll see what happens with them. But I'm guessing we're pretty darn close to getting ready to eat and make the sandwiches. So hang tight, we'll plate up in no time. Okay, that's my 10-minute first fry. So I'm going to pull them out and kick up the temperature to the 375 that most French fries usually get cooked on. And for them to get up to temperature, it's got to sit for a while. Okay, the deep fryers come back up to 375. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in for the second fry. And there they go. Okay, we got our main ingredients for the sandwiches. So we'll go ahead and build them up. And these, of course, are the good bagels. They're not the cheapies. Because you want to make it a good sandwich. So gently and carefully cut them open. There's one. I got 3 sandwiches to build. And I'm assuming there'll be some leftovers. There we go. And I got to keep my eye on them fries because I don't know what to expect for the double fried group. And there it is. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is lay down a foundation. Oops. And build some sandwiches up. And be generous with the meat because this is your main course. Let them know they're getting a deli sandwich. And then we just top them with some cheese. Them French fries looks like they're crisping up pretty darn quick. I might have to abandon my sandwiches for a moment. Some cheese, and you gotta use the good Swiss because it's really got a more punch to it. Oh yeah. Holy smokes, you gotta see these things. I gotta take a moment to show you this. Turned out really well. They come up a little bit quicker than I thought they would. Well, look at that. That looks good. Now I'll just go ahead and get them in a bowl. Let me finish the sandwiches real quick. Basically, you just crown them up. That, my friend, is a bagel cheese corned beef sandwich. I'm going to go ahead and plate up. Okay, we're at the dinner table and here it is. Just a sandwich, some French fries, a little bit of coleslaw, and a bowl of soup. Let me get you a close-up on this because this baby looks incredible. Look at that. So when you're not feeling like doing a big production and you want something quick and easy, these sandwiches are a breeze. Enjoy.